everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Ah, snowmen have peepers. Peepers to watch for a moment of weakness, and then baff, comes a knock in the head, and you're down.
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
When I'm in command, son, every mission is a suicide mission.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, would you call what we did last night sex? Welcome to Plotty Time.
That one egg was 40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercings?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that DNA is still sexy.
How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for pee.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another brand new episode of Plotty Time. This week sponsored by Diet Dr. Pepper? No,
Dr. Pepper Zero.
Sure, Dr. Pepper Zero.
It's totally different.
Is there a Dr. Pepper Zero?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking for the weird Mountain Dew flavors in Zero form, but I can't find any of them.
I don't think they do them in Zero.
I'll take the crab juice.
They do Baja Blast in Zero, and they do Major Melon in Zero. I can't find either of them.
Oh, yeah, I have seen Major Melon.
I want to at least try them. I haven't tried I've had Baja Blast before. I'm not a fucking rookie.
I've had Major Melon Zero from a gas station. It was okay. It's very melony, but then it's fucking Mountain Dew, so it's still
gross.
too sugary and gross. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't had a regular Mountain Dew in a minute. I used to like it. Doesn't matter.
Mountain Dew's the only one that has fucking 15 calories in their diet soda.
That's a lot? Is that a lot? Or
Well, yeah, most diet
have
sodas are
zero.
zero.
Okay.
It's just
I didn't know
weird.
which way you were
It's just
going
like-
with that.
I was just like, why? Why the fuck? They're like, we ain't doing that. We ain't getting rid of all of it.
We have to put it in so it doesn't become even grosser.
You know what I have been enjoying lately? Not a sponsor. Liquid Death Convicted Melon. Have I talked about this? I don't think I have. Maybe in the stream.
Is that like a seltzer? Like a La Croix?
Yeah, it's a flavored sparkling water. They make 3 new flavors, a green tea, which was really gross, a Arnold Palmer, which was really gross, and then Convicted Melon, which I kind of like.
All right.
So now I get
You
that
sold
one.
me.
I know, right?
Whatever. I like sparkling water plain myself, but
I'm getting out there. I'm getting into the weird stuff. I'm getting into Topo Chicos, mint and lime. Those are great.
oh yeah, those are really good.
I just picked up a 6er of Hint water with watermelon. Big fan of those.
Some of those are gross.
Some of those
Some,
are gross.
yeah.
I like watermelon, and that's kind of the only one. The pineapple one is weird.
The raspberry one wasn't bad, but the pineapple one I remember being, but yeah.
I tried like coconut LaCroix. Ugh, that was terrible.
Yeah, my wife has a coconut bubbly,
Ugh,
and it's
no
really
thanks.
like pineapple coconut or something like that. It is gnarly.
I bet. I don't know how they get this flavor in there, man.
I think they do it the same way as they did in this movie I just watched, The Frighteners.
They squish it and put it in.
They scare it in there.
They scare it in there. They frighten the fruit next to the seltzer, and then it just jumps in.
And it wets itself.
That makes sense.
But yeah, The Frighteners. I watched that the other day. Remember that movie?
Is that
It was
Michael J.
great.
Fox?
Hell yeah, it is.
It's been a long
Jake
time
Busey?
since I've seen that movie.
Wow, yeah.
Jeffrey Combs.
Always good.
Is that the
Other
numbers on their
people?
heads or something?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to have to watch that. I keep saying I'm going to watch it and I never write it down.
I write down like once every 6 times. Now, I still have a list of like 50 things from the 2nd season of Plotty Time that I didn't watch.
And then I listen to an episode. I'm like, oh, I should write that down.
I think I think I've mentioned it 2 or 3 times since this podcast existed that I've watched it and talked about it.
All right. Well, let me put it.
Yeah, I initially confused it with the Langoliers.
Yes.
This is all coming back. This is a conversation we've certainly had before.
Oh, yes.
It is a 1997 Peter Jackson film about Michael J. Fox who can see ghosts and uses them to kind of swindle people into ghost removal services.
Yeah, it's a lot like Ghost Dad.
Yeah.
Exactly like Ghost Dad. And then he meets his ghost match, and that's where it goes from there. Jake Busey's in it. He plays
Yeah,
a crazy
isn't he
psycho
supposed to
killer.
like
It's great.
die? Like, I don't remember.
Go check it out if you haven't out there, people.
Sweet.
What, do you guys watch anything fun?
Fuck yeah, man. I watched this movie called Island Escape.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's probably a video game somewhere on the Nintendo days.
No, there's a weird experiment going on an island. It does sound like a video game that I'm reading it. A couple mercs are sent there to rescue a millionaire's daughter.
Yeah, we did that game last week.
Oh my God. No, but they're sent to rescue this millionaire daughter, and some weird shit happens. I don't want to ruin it because it's actually decent.
Really? That's the most surprising part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really. All right, fuck it. I'll just ruin it.
Spoiler.
It's like Triangle. There's like, it restarts over and over again. And then you just see weird stuff. Well, you notice it, like if you've seen Triangle or something, because the guy finds his diary. He's like, this is my exact diary, but it has a couple more days written in it and shit.
Oh, so there's a time traveler.
3 stars on IMDb.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Only 478 reviews. Oh, it came out in 2023. I guess that's the problem. It's just so new.
Oh, yeah.
And not a lot of people have.
It's okay. I mean, it kind of made me watch Looper again because I was like, all right, well, that was done. Let's see how they did in Looper. But it's just too long.
Looper is or this one?
Looper is. That one's fine. Might be an hour
Looper's
and a half.
like-
But,
Looper is pretty long.
and I hate the way they make JGL look. Like he's supposed to be the younger Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Crazy prosthetics.
With the nose. Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking spooky looking, man.
Spooky looking.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to go as for Halloween this year.
Oh, yeah?
JGL is. Yeah.
Nice.
As Bruce Willis. Yeah, it's a 2-hour movie. I haven't seen it in forever. It's great though, Looper.
Yeah, it's still good.
I liked it.
The only thing I watched all week is I watched the first couple episodes of the new Futuramas.
Oh, you finally getting to them?
Yeah. Well, the new ones that just came out like 2 weeks ago, they're starting once a week.
Oh, you've seen the new.
Yeah. I've seen last season's. This is the new season of the news.
I didn't even know they were doing it again. That's why.
I knew they came back, but I didn't know they came out with a second new season. I don't know what terminology we're using.
It's like the 4th run of Futurama,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's the second one that's on Hulu.
The show that just won't die. Oh, that's right. It's
won't?
on Hulu. That's why I never watched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
So it's great, is what you're saying. It's great, fantastic.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
still. Is it? It's not as good as the classics, but that's because
No,
they're classics.
I've only watched them once too.
Yeah, exactly.
I should watch season. Yeah, they're on season 12 now. It's 11 and 12 are on Hulu.
Damn. Good for them.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
Do they keep getting the same people back? You know what I mean?
I believe so. The same people who did all the voices on the first one, like Phil
Hartman.
Lamar,
How do they do that?
and Katie Seagal,
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all like the main characters. I'm sure.
John DiMaggio.
Interesting.
You guys
I should
ever see
check it
the
out.
movie Sex Drive?
Yes.
Is it about computers or cars?
It's about a kid who's trying to get laid and he steals his brother's fucking muscle car to go meet a chick in the next state over or whatever.
Surprisingly, there's 6 things on IMDb named Sex Drive.
Is the car a 1969 GTO Judge?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is. I've seen this movie a bunch.
It's not. It's pretty good for how stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid, but I thought it had some pretty fun moments. I thought the whole sequence at the Amish community was fantastic.
Yeah, with Seth Green.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, he's just a sarcastic fucking mechanic.
Then they go during Rumspringa, and it's like a huge party.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, for a coming of age teen shit.
Has the kid from
Hot Tub
Hot
Time.
Top Time Machine? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, James Marsden's his asshole older brother.
yeah, yeah.
And the Ms. Tasty, the woman he's messaging
Right.
and then goes to see, is played by Katrina Bowden, who I remember from 30 Rock, which I watched a bunch of.
She was also in Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, she was.
Which one was she? The one that
The main one, I
the
think.
main one.
Yeah, the main one.
The woman who lives.
There you go.
All of her friends die, and she's just kind of like, I didn't really like them too much anyway.
Yeah, they were kind of pricks. But yeah,
I mean, they
that was
were.
classic.
Classic in 2023. No, it's not. It's 2008.
Yeah, see, now it is a classic, practically.
I mean, there's still some things that don't age well in that movie, but it ages better than most of the shit from that era.
Yeah, well, there's a little homophobia, but
Oh, yeah, there is that. Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
yeah, but it's like a.
What are you going to expect from the late 2000s?
Yeah, I mean, it's a product of its time. It was, whatever. I was gonna say progressive, but no,
That's the opposite of what you mean.
because no, it's not regressive. I mean, it's just a guy who's gay and he just hates gays until he figures out he's gay. He's like, oh, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens.
That's it. That's what it was.
But anyway, I watched a bunch of 30 Rock. Did you guys ever watch 30 Rock?
No.
It's fucking fantastic.
So I've been told.
You say that every time you talk about Walk Chant.
Yeah, everyone always says it's really good, but
I thoroughly enjoy it. We're making our way through the whole thing. Alec Baldwin's fantastic as the asshole boss. Tina Fey is the head, like Lorne Michaels type.
is Tracy Morgan in that?
Tracy Morgan is in that. He plays Tracy Jordan, the star of the show, and he is fantastic.
Yeah, shit.
I've seen a couple episodes here and there.
Yeah, you think it was all right?
Meh.
I really like it. Judah Freelander's in it as one of the writers. It's basically like a behind-the-scenes show of like an SNL type situation.
Right, but it is SNL. It's supposed to be. I mean, that's
It's
where
supposed to be
recorded,
SNL.
right?
Yeah, it's recorded in the same spot. But it's called the TGS, which it was the girly show originally, and then in the first episode they recruit Tracy Jordan, who's a movie star that is kind of like a mix between like, oh god,
Martin Lawrence.
It was definitely some Martin Lawrence in there for sure, because he has like crazy public breakdowns.
Right.
And who's the guy that did the movie where he plays all the same characters? Hercules.
Eddie Murphy?
Is it Eddie Murphy?
Is it?
Yes, I kept wanting to say Eddie Griffin. I'm like, that's not him.
No.
But his career is like a mix of those two, and he's a crazy wild card, and he's extremely funny. Jack McBrayer is the NBC page, who's kind of like it's a page program. It's a real thing apparently at NBC. They kind of like are the PAs that go get coffee and like seat people for shows.
Okay, kind of like Apprentice.
Yeah, sort of.
So yeah, all right.
But Jack McBrayer, tons of cameos all over the place from other people. It's a great show. Highly recommend.
Sweet. I'll have to check it out.
And then what else we watched a shitload of Mythbusters. I don't know where that came from.
What?
But we watched a lot of that. Just something to fall asleep to.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
I could think of 1,000 other things to watch.
For the
before
17,000 times you have to fall asleep every day.
Yeah, Mythbusters. I like the show. I enjoy it. But it's one of those things where I watch it like every 8 years, because I get too much of it. And then I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, I could see that for 30 Rock too.
Yeah, it's been a while since I rewatched it. But it's great. I highly recommend 30 Rock. Mythbusters, you all know if it's your thing by now or not. I don't think I need to.
I think I'd pick and choose episodes and that. Like the one where they put the dead pig in a car and just let it sit for how long, see if they could clean it out and sell it.
It sounds crazy when you explain it like that, but that is exactly what happened.
Well, apparently it's a myth that somebody died in a car and then someone cleaned it out and sold it. So
One of my favorite ones is when they make the hot water tank explode.
Dude, they make things explode all the time.
I know they do, but they're
heater?
like a hot water heater, yeah. But it was funny because they were setting it up to explode and like get too pressurized and blow up. And as they're doing it, they're like, there's 15 safety mechanisms on this thing. Like if one of them's going to explode, you have to basically tamper it to the point where it will explode.
Yeah, you have to make it explode. You might as well put dynamite on it.
But they
And
built
yet
like
they explode all the time.
they built this fake like house structure to see what kind of damage it would do. I guess the myth was, could an exploding hot water tank put out a fire?
That sounds like a dumb myth.
But it's something that people
I've
could believe.
never heard of it before. It's not a myth.
Yeah, all right. But, well, it could be like, yeah,
No,
Jimmy
that's just something dumb that people might think is true.
that's an urban legend.
I think towards the end we start to get into urban legend. It gets a little thinner with the myth territory.
It really does.
I might as well put Pop Rocks and soda in a bullet.
That was one of their early episodes.
I know. That was a bad example because they actually did it.
Yeah.
They've done everything at this point. I mean, it was 12 seasons of that show or something like that.
Yeah, how many myths can you think of?
But anyway, so they exploded the hot water heater, and instead of just putting out the fire, it destroyed the entire structure and shot up 100 feet into the air.
That's because they made it. Dude.
Fire was out. The house wasn't burning anymore.
That's
Touche.
true. Can't argue with results, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about games? You guys been playing any games lately? What's going on there?
I'm still playing Nocturne. I got a couple of the endings out. I got like 2 more to go.
Sick.
Nice.
Care tell how many hours?
I'm about 85 now.
Nice.
Well, the first
That
playthrough
boy.
was like 55, and then I had to play through the second time and set up saves so I could just play from certain points and get the different endings.
Smart.
But I can
Nice.
do it a lot quicker on a second playthrough with a New Game Plus.
Nice.
Still enjoying it.
Yeah, I didn't play shit.
I
yeah?
saw that they just released on PlayStation Plus, you can get the Time Splitters trilogy.
Oh, really?
Time Splitters 2, and Time Splitters Future Perfect, which I think was the remake of the first one or remaster, whatever. They're all free on PlayStation Plus, so I downloaded the first one. I want to get to that. But what I actually did play was this game we're talking about today. I played a bunch of Batman Arkham
NCAA?
City.
Oh.
Oh, wait, which game are we doing?
Arkham City, not Arkham Asylum?
No, Arkham City.
That's your mistake.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it's still great. It's a great fucking game.
I've been actually thinking of what I'm going to play next because I'm out. My backlog is completely done.
I guess I have to buy a PlayStation 5 then to get more
I'm waiting
games.
for something to go on sale.
they're cheaper now, right?
I meant like even a game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got...
Get the Return to Arkham for PlayStation 4. It's Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
I don't want to play Batman.
Okay, then don't. I don't give a shit. I was trying to throw ideas out there.
Dude.
But the game's great. We'll get into it a little bit more.
Yeah, why don't you tell us what happens in it?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of news and other shit to talk about.
Yeah, well, I wasn't playing video games because I was making homemade hot sauces.
Oh, yeah, you're selling them on
Really?
Etsy.
I was going to say Patreon, but
No, I
or
should.
Kickstarter.
No, that's all I've been doing now. Just fucking making hot sauce.
Nice.
It's a good time. I just grew
That
some
sounds pretty
plants
dope.
this season, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with all these peppers.
So you're like, I'll bottle them. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
they're okay.
Nice.
Pretty hot.
All right. So go on our website and buy some Chump Slap hot sauce.
I'll send you a free 2-ounce sample if you email me.
2 ounce?
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, yeah, shot glass.
I got these little glasses just to let people try it. Yeah.
There you go. Get some chump sauce. Is that what we're
Yeah,
calling it?
there
Chump
you
I
go.
sauce?
loved it. I like slap sauce.
Yeah. But there's already a hot sauce called like Slap Your Mama or something like
Uh-huh.
that. So chump sauce. I like that.
Chumps, maybe chumps from the Chump Saucery.
No.
Ooh.
And then the individual names are chump sauce and slap sauce and chump slap sauce and
Yeah,
slapper
we can have
sauce.
chump sauce for the milds,
Yeah.
slap
that's-
sauce for the hotters.
Yeah.
There we go.
Chump slap. That's your personalized chump sauce rating.
Yeah, there you go. It's 15,000 Scoville chumps.
Perfect. I mean, we'll keep workshopping it. We'll come up with a better
yeah.
Yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're on the right track. But let's go ahead and move into the Plottytime vibe check, guys.
Ooh, I'm
Get some
vibing.
vibes going.
There's stuff to talk about, like the Indiana Jones game that's coming out in December, which is coming to PS5 in spring of 2025. All right, now we don't care about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It looks pretty sick.
I heard about it, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
It's just going to be Nathan Drake in a...
no guns.
Oh.
Well, very few guns, they said, because it's Indiana
So
Jones.
even worse.
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat, first person with whips.
Might as well play Batman.
Yeah, for real.
It's made from the same studio that did 2014's Wolfenstein: The New Order. So I'm hoping it's good, right? We can hope.
Yeah, we can hope in one hand and
There you go. Great. It takes place, I think, between two of the movies, between Temple and Raiders of the Lost Ark, because Temple was the prequel. Everybody forgets.
well, that's fine as long as it's in between movies I enjoyed.
It looks neat. I'm interested. I hope it's good. I'm looking for more games to play that are gonna be good. So
Oh damn!
hope they nail it.
Yeah,
After Concord was apparently a huge turd.
yeah. People are fucking hating on it, but Wukong or whatever looks like it's kicking ass.
Oh, that's interesting. I just heard about that game like yesterday.
There was some reason I didn't want to play it. I can't remember.
Aren't you like a monkey man?
Yeah, you're like Wukong from the myth.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's Goku, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking our language.
Yeah. You're Wukong. Yeah, no shit. It's in the name.
Yeah, didn't the producer or something go on some kind of MAGA rant?
Oh, really?
I
After he already made all the money.
I don't remember.
I barely know what all those words mean. Like, I'm not familiar with the rant.
If I can remember what happened, I'll bring it up.
All right.
Till then, ignore it.
I just looked up
Okay.
Arkham City and apparently I only have 10% of the trophy, so I don't
I
think I
think I
finished it.
played Arkham City.
I didn't finish it. I was thinking maybe it was like a Gamefly time.
Maybe.
This would have been peak Gamefly time. Yeah,
Okay.
for
Or
sure.
I borrowed it from Poppascotch.
Yeah, or I borrowed it from somebody. Yeah, who knows? We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah.
Until then, did you guys hear that a new Mafia game has been announced by Hangar 13?
New or a remake?
A new one.
Oh, and we gave such high praises to the other one.
It's called, check this out. It's called Mafia: The Old Country, and it takes place in Sicily at like the turn of the century.
Whoa.
Like last one, not
So it's
recent
not
one.
a new one? It's an old one?
It's a new game. Right?
Wait, I'm not following.
The first game took place in the 30s. This takes place in like around World War I, so 1915 or
Oh, that's interesting.
believe.
Oh, yeah, and that's cool. I
like
might-
the original OG Mafia in Sicily. Like that's where we're at.
yeah. Well, that
I
sounds
believe.
neat. Like the rise of.
Exactly.
All right.
They're gonna release more information, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what my sources have told me.
Yeah, that sounds neat.
So excited to hear about that. And then in other stuff, did you guys hear that Borderlands 4 gets an official teaser and is coming 2025? Do any of us care?
No, not really.
I kind of, I wanted to
I mean,
watch
I'll
the
play
teaser,
it,
but it didn't show anything.
No, it really didn't. There was no gameplay, nothing like that. Just a cinematic type video.
Just, hey, get stoked. I'm kind of excited. I mean, we were just talking about we could play another Borderlands game, but just like set on a different planet with totally different people.
I want it to be good, but it needs to be different enough, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all
but
the
does
existing Borderlands.
It has
I
to
didn't
be,
really like.
No.
I mean, 3 was good, but
it has to be a good story in this one. Yeah.
It's tough because it's an impossible task for them, but
They could start from scratch. I mean, there's vaults all over the goddamn universe.
it's like right now it's too like all the Borderlands are too much the same for me to go back to any of them.
Yeah.
Like I've been there, done that for it, especially with Borderlands 2. And then this one has to be different, but also the same for me to enjoy it. I'm just full of shit, I think. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be the same game, but it has to be totally different, you know?
I might just like wait till a demo comes out or something, or, people start playing it and there's stuff on Twitch or whatever to check it out.
Yeah. I'll probably buy it. I mean, what's it,
I
2025?
probably
it
will
said?
too. Yeah, 2025. Who knows when in 2025? Let's just, since they didn't put a date, let's
Before-
say late.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, probably.
They're probably going to want to get it out before that, right?
Yeah. Or wait till Christmas and Grand Theft Auto 6 fails.
I found out what I was talking about, Poppascotch.
Oh, good. Let's get back to it.
The company that made the game is a Chinese company, and they sent out when the people were doing it, like the previews or whatever, and when they were going to stream it, they're not allowed to talk about. They sent a paper to all the people who were going to stream it.
Oh.
They're not allowed to talk about feminist propaganda, fetishization. It's a hard word to say, and other content that instigates negative discourse, like anything anti-China or COVID-19 or anything political.
Yeah, so it's a Chinese game. And
Yeah,
they're
they
saying-
want to restrict anything that's going to, yeah.
That's
Well,
understandable.
that always works great.
Not understandable, but I mean,
Yeah, but I'll skip it. Fuck that.
yeah, I ain't giving money to China. Fuck out of here.
You tell them. Yeah, in other news, EA Sports College Football 25 is now the highest selling game of 2024.
How is it?
Look, the game's great. It's just boring.
Boring as all.
Well, yeah, everyone likes to buy it and then get bored with it because that's how these work.
I think if I cared about the recruiting aspect, like the building your school and franchise and all that, I'd get a lot more mileage out of it, but
You just won't play the game.
I don't care. I used to care. I used to play the game and do the recruiting and have a lot of fun building my team
It
and
was
like
the
red
time.
shirt guys. Yeah, I just don't. It's gotten deeper and more complicated, and I'm like, do I want to spend 8 hours learning this? No. I don't. I'm just gonna move on to something else.
Yeah.
But it beat Helldivers 2, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Modern Warfare 3 to become 2024's biggest hit.
Wow.
Modern Warfare 3, by
Yeah,
the way,
a
remember,
bunch of-
released last year.
Yeah, those are wild games. Yeah, what a terrible year, huh?
I mean, what else has come out? Elden Ring. Well, Elden Ring's been out.
Well, yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree, but
MLB The Show 24,
FIFA
Final Fantasy 7
whatever that
Rebirth,
is now. Something football. club.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League is down at 14. Fucking yikes.
that's surprising that's even on the top 20.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is at 18.
Oh, that's sad.
All right, what other last piece of news we got? Someone is making a Mars Attacks video game.
All right, what's it going to be like?
Like destroy all humans?
You're not gonna fucking guess what it's
It's
gonna
going
be
to be
like.
an asymmetric horror,
No,
So real-time strategy.
no,
a MOBA.
no.
It's like Civ.
Oh my god, no! It is a park sim,
Oh, yeah?
like roller coaster tycoon, theme park management sim,
Oh.
and you can have attractions where you have like humans and zoos and shit like that.
Oh, so it's like on their planet.
So
Yeah.
it's like Zoo Tycoon.
It's like Zoo Tycoon with Roller Coaster Tycoon with Amusement Park Tycoon, like a mix of all those three. That's Mars Attack themed.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have a Destroy All Humans type. You know what I mean? That'd be
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That'd be great.
I would even accept the asymmetric horror experience as a Mars Attacks guy.
That would be better.
That'd be awesome if you ran around as like 4 of the aliens.
Yeah, and you had to kill the president or whatever.
Yeah, that would be awesome. They need to bring back this property somehow in a way that doesn't suck.
Television show, animated.
Yeah, animated show would be sweet. I just bought the ray gun. You can buy it from Spirit Halloween.
You should have stock in Spirit Halloween with how much you
I
buy.
should. I every year I buy one stupid fucking thing.
And they're always ray guns.
I always think like, oh man, they're gonna sell out of this thing. I'm gonna buy it. The resale value will go crazy, and then the next year it comes out again. Like the fucking Killer Clowns popcorn gun. They're still pumping those things out.
Well, you snagged it up before they were sold out.
This guy.
Well, I guess technically, yes, I did, but I didn't think they'd be selling them for 2.5 years.
How would you describe Poppascotch? Very susceptible to FOMO.
Kind of susceptible to FOMO. Only susceptible to FOMO when it might make him money.
I don't know. The last couple of years, I've been trying to willfully fight the FOMO, you know?
Yeah, I need to do better at that.
Just be real mindful of it and be like, no.
Did you see how fucking cool the new Zombies game looks, though? I mean,
I'm
come on,
so
guys.
stoked, man. I'm buying it. No.
That's awesome. Well, let's move on to the game. All right, let's get into the game, guys. How about it?
Fuck yeah, man. DC product.
This week, we are talking about Batman Arkham City. It was released October 18th, 2011, around a couple of fucking bangers.
All right.
October 2nd, 2011, we had some little game called Dark Souls.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
It was a good game.
And then October 4th, 2011 was Rage. Do you guys remember Rage?
I do. I remember it being hyped and then not living up to its hype.
It was like a post-apocalyptic open world type game, and it was fun.
Yeah,
but
kind of like Mad Maxy.
yeah, it was fun, but not whatever. And then October 18th, Payday came out, Payday the Heist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was also a big one at the time. October 18th, Ratchet and Clank All for One.
The fourth game?
No, it's like the worst one. You could have like 4 players play on a screen.
Oh, they're trying to do the asymmetrical.
It
bullshit,
wasn't asymmetrical. You were all on a team.
like Left 4 Dead.
Kind of. It was, yeah. I don't know. I didn't play it. It was one of the few games I didn't play from Ratchet and Clank.
Fair.
October 25th was Battlefield 3, which was a
Okay.
big one. But this is the banger. This is the one we all played and loved. October 25th.
Dark Souls?
Infamous Festival of Blood.
Oh, yeah. That was a good game. I think Dark Souls was better, though.
What was Festival of Blood?
It was a story told by Zeke about vampires.
Never played it.
It's pretty
Sounds
awesome.
Fun, though.
It was pretty fun. It shows you how broken Infamous is if you could fly.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, you can do this thing where you like turn into bats and just teleport and fly to the top of a building. I'm like, this is awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, because he turned Cole gets turned into a vampire and he can get all the vampire powers and stuff.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That sounds great. Why didn't I play that?
It was great. I loved it. Scientists loved it too. Yeah.
Huh.
And then the box office that week for the week of October 18th, 2011, number 6 is Moneyball. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it again, but it was all right.
And then number 5 was Dolphin Tale.
Oh, that one where the dolphin loses its tail. It's like an actual true story where the dolphin loses its tail. They make an artificial tail for it.
Oh, all right, never heard of it.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No,
I
I'm
can't
dead
either.
serious. I'm dead serious. Was it? Or was that Black something?
I don't know. I don't know what Dolphin Tail is.
There's one movie where they made a tail, an artificial tail for either a whale.
I believe you, man. Let's
Oh
get on to the
my
next
God, you're right.
Thank you.
A boy finds a dolphin that was injured in a trap. They become friends, but the dolphin needs to have its tail amputated to survive. With the help of a biologist and a prosthetics
They become
specialist,
friends.
the boy
Yeah, you
tries
see
to save the
Free
animal.
Willy.
Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judd, Harry Connick Jr.,
Never heard of it.
Thank you.
Chris Christopherson. All right, whatever. Number 4. Do you guys remember the Ides of March?
Nope.
No.
I want to say that was Clooney. Am I right?
I don't know.
No, Clooney was.
Yes.
He was a different Batman.
Yes, he was. You're right. PSH, Philip Seymour Hoffman, George Clooney, Paul Giamatti, and Ryan Gosling are in this movie. And I remember it being boring as shit.
Star-studded.
An idealistic staffer for a new presidential candidate gets a crash course on dirty politics during his stint on the campaign trail.
Sounds like Wag the
Whatever.
Dog.
Boring shit, yeah. Wag the Dogs was actually fun.
Yeah.
And then number 3, The Thing, the remake, or the prequel.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
all right.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, that one.
Yeah, I liked it.
Number 2 was the remake of Footloose.
Never
from
saw it.
2011. Me neither. And then number 1, Real Steel with Hugh Jackman and fighting robots. Remember that one?
No.
Real Steel.
Basically, it's like a future boxing, like sort of kind of near future boxing thing
is
where
it
you
like
create
fucking
a
Rock'em
robot.
Sock'em Robots?
Exactly. Like, yeah, you create a robot and then you put on the gloves and you're fighting as the robot against another robot.
Oh, yeah, I love.
And it's
Death
about him and his
Robots. They did
kid.
better with that.
Yeah.
It was fine.
And Futurama did it better.
All right, this week in news, October 1st, 2011, 700 people were arrested trying to cross the Brooklyn Bridge during the Occupy Wall Street movement. Remember that? The Occupy Wall Street
Yeah.
thing?
That really
Wow.
got a lot done.
You just talked about Rage Against the Machine last week, and I was like, I wonder if that was around Occupy. But
No, it was 10 years
11
apart.
years later, yeah.
Yeah. Also, October 5th, 2011, Steve Jobs died at age 56 from, I believe, pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, something like that.
He thought that if he ate enough fruit, he'd beat the cancer.
That doesn't work?
No.
No.
Oh.
October 14th, 2011, the U.S., under President Obama, deployed 100 troops in Uganda to assist in the capture of the Lord's Resistant Army leader, Joseph Kony, in the current insurgency. Remember that?
Thanks,
Coney
Obama.
for president, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the same time.
Yeah, that was 14 years ago.
That's the same time they killed that gorilla. In this
Was
city.
it?
Oh,
Harambe?
Harambe?
Yeah.
They were around the same time.
Yeah, I remember them being around the same time, but yeah. Because everyone was doing Harambe for president. Shit. Whatever.
Things on the internet were confusing.
Yeah.
Dude, they still are.
You know, it wasn't confusing. November 7th, Jerry Sandusky is arrested on nearly 40 counts of molesting 8 boys over a 15-year period at Penn State University.
He's dead now.
Is he?
I have no idea. I think so. I don't know.
I assume he got beat to death.
We were living in Penn State country.
Yeah.
And then Joe Paterno went down and got fired. And everyone's like, no, he didn't even, like the mental gymnastics that these people used.
Yeah. Joe Pa's all right. And he died right after that.
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was before. Yeah.
Well, dude, they still do
Yeah.
it with Jim Jordan. So, I mean, times don't change. Shit don't change.
Shit don't change.
It sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. Anyway, this game was released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by WB Interactive Entertainment. It is an action-adventure open-world Batman sim. Yeah, oh, why not?
I like
open
that.
world
I like it.
Batman
That's what it
sim.
is.
I like it. It's a Batman sim.
And I picked it this week, so how about I just get into it, guys? How does that sound?
Fucking do it.
Yep.
All right, so this is a sequel to a game that we talked about a while ago, Batman Arkham Asylum. It is part of the Arkham trilogy of video
Fantastic game.
games.
Okay.
I loved this game. They did so many things right. I thought it was better than Arkham Asylum. There, I said it. But Arkham Knight was definitely the weakest of them. Oh, yeah, I think it's better.
Well, there's a lot more to do in it.
Well, let's get to the story. Let's talk about the story.
Okay.
So we start with this quick sequence of Catwoman is trying to steal some data from Harvey Dent.
No, that
And she gets a gun to her head, and, you know, we cut to the title logo. Basically, it's just her trying to steal something from Harvey Dent.
Mhm.
Kind of just sets up the next part of the story. So the story here, the main framing we got, Arkham City is a prison where they just walled off a section of the city, of Gotham City, and basically threw all the inmates in there from Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison.
But they walled off the city hall, right?
Yeah, they all hauled off of like the museum too. They didn't think this through.
It was a terrible idea.
I mean, the Ace Chemicals building, the steel mill. Yeah, there was a bunch of very intricate, important buildings that they just walled off anyway.
Yeah.
The plan does sort of fall apart. But yeah, it's a crazy-ass plan. No one would ever go for it. We find out later how and why this happened. But for now, we move into Bruce Wayne, who, guys, Bruce Wayne is Batman, in case you didn't know.
Oh, who does his
Spoiler.
voice in this? Do you know? Is there anyone famous?
It's
Adam West.
Kevin Conroy. It's the guy from the original, like the Batman animated series.
Okay, yeah, because I knew the Joker was the same. All right.
Yeah, they brought everybody back, like the writers, everybody.
That was
The
great,
writers,
yeah.
the voice actors. So Bruce Wayne's getting into politics. He's running on a platform that Arkham City is bad.
Why? Why would Bruce Wayne do this?
What do you mean? Are you actually asking me or just saying this is so obviously a bad idea?
No, like as the person, Bruce Wayne, why would he do it? He is Batman. Why is he trying to become like politically involved in all these things that Batman will be involved in later?
To get Batman more fucking rep.
Oh, so he's
Probably.
inside dealing.
Play both sides.
Yeah, he's playing both sides. He's going to be against it and he's going to be for it because he can beat everybody inside.
Yeah, I don't know. That is, well, because he wants them all in an actual prison, I guess, not to run around a city.
I saw a thread the other day where someone said that if Bruce Wayne donated 90% of his family's fortune to Gotham, it would do more good than Batman ever could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. That's how rich people work, though.
There's a good quote I have saved up for one of the quotes about Batman. Maybe I'll do it next week.
Okay.
Now you fucking put a teaser on it.
So a bunch of the Tiger, Tyger, mercenaries show up and they take Bruce Wayne hostage.
Well, yeah.
Is it really hostage or are they arresting him?
Take him, throw him, arrest him. They don't really have any grounds to arrest him, and it's not the police. It's the Tiger Mercs.
Yeah, they're mercs.
But we wake up to Doctor Strange, who right there, beginning of the thing, tells Bruce Wayne, like, hey, I know you're Batman, so let's cut the shit here.
All right, it's Hugo Strange, just so people don't get confused with Doctor Strange.
Isn't he Dr. Hugo
I
Strange?
thought he is Doctor Strange.
I know,
though.
but if maybe
This is
someone
DC.
would be confusing with the other Doctor Strange.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair.
I just want to clarify the first
Put
time.
a little asterisk there if you have to.
I am going to refer to him as Strange.
Okay.
Mr.
He is a doctor. He earned it.
Yeah.
So he tells Bruce, Bruce, I swear to God, if you try to stop Protocol 10, I will tell everybody who you are. And Bruce Wayne's like, what the fuck is Protocol 10?
Well, now I know it's out there. I gotta
Yeah.
stop it.
For some reason, Strange is in charge of Arkham City. We will get to why later.
Okay.
But he's in charge, which is crazy, but a lot of this setup is kind of nuts. We just got to go with it. So we continue walking with Bruce Wayne through the prison. He beats up a bunch of guys, gets out by punching Penguin in the face. Penguin talks so much shit, has this huge game, and the second all of his tough guys are down, he cowers like a little baby.
That's Penguin's MO.
Classic Cobblepot.
So you actually have the option here. You can leave him alone and just escape and get your Batman gear, or you can just punch him directly in the face.
Why would you not punch him in the face and then leave?
I always punch him in the face. It's a lot more fun. I wish it like affected the game somehow. You know what I mean? But it doesn't.
No.
So you get to the roof of the Ace Chemicals building and you get your kid up. You're Batman now. And the next stop is the courthouse, where we hear through Batman's super secret radio that Harvey Dent is about to kill Catwoman. Because remember in the beginning, he captured her.
Yeah, she stole something or whatever.
And then you break in, you rescue her. Dent is subdued. And Batman's like, hey, what did you hear, Catwoman, about this Protocol 10? And what the fuck is Strange doing in charge? What's going on? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about with this Protocol 10 thing. I don't know what's going on with Strange. I don't trust him. It's weird that he just disappeared for years, fucking hits the radar again and runs Arkham City. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then
Weird.
Yeah, she's right.
and then someone tries to shoot her and Batman pulls her out of the way at the last second.
Yeah, because she sees the laser
Yeah, the
sight.
laser
That's a little
sight.
smiley face on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's almost like,
I better use my Batman gear and track down that sniper.
yeah, so you detective the shit and you find out where the bullet's coming from in a church tower. You go into the church and you find Harley Quinn is there with some hostages. And then you rescue them. This is like the tutorial of how to like sneak around and take people out.
Right.
And you get to the top and Joker is on a TV screen. The rifle was being controlled remotely by the Joker, so he wasn't
of
even there.
Oh, remote sniper rifles. That's genius.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, and basically Joker's like, I'm not thrilled about what happened at the end of the last game, and I'm going to blow this tower, so you better jump. And then you jump out the window, tower blows, and you basically work with your super Batman tech to figure out that the radio signal was coming from the Sionis steel mill.
Coming from inside Arkham City.
Good thing you're in there.
Where Joker is HQ'd, which I don't understand if that was where he was originally headquartered out of, or if he just kind of took it when Arkham City closed in. Or
I assume the latter.
Yeah.
And then you fight your way through the steel mill. You get to the office where Harley and Joker are waiting for you. And Harley plays a pretty convincing victim here, showing the body of the Joker, because at the end of the last game, he was infected with the Titan virus.
I remember that. That
And
was
he's all fucked up.
He's all fucked up. And then out of nowhere, the Joker comes out and go, bam!
Fooled you.
fake Joker. Fake
Oldest
dead Joker
trick in the
gang.
book. Oldest
Some
trick.
other dude's dead. Who knows what's going on? Batman gets knocked out. And then we cut back to Catwoman.
What's she doing?
She
Chilling.
decides to go ahead and steal some shit from Strange. And she has to go to her place. She grabs her gear. And then she's like, shit, how am I going to get into this thing? I know. I'll ask Poison Ivy.
Yeah, because they're best buds.
Yeah. We've worked
They're
it out.
not in a great spot from last game. Poison Ivy's mad because Catwoman killed her plant family, which I think was a reference to the last game.
Yeah.
Did Catwoman do something in the last game?
I just remember you boss fighting Ivy and killing a bunch of her plants, but I thought you were doing it as Batman.
You were Batman.
Maybe you're thinking of this game when you boss fight her as Catwoman.
I just thought, like, maybe it's me being stupid, that she was, like, watching plants for Poison Ivy while Poison Ivy was gone and they died.
that makes
That
a
was
lot of sense, too.
kind of preferred. Yeah.
I don't know. I could be completely
Because
wrong.
the way she talks, she was like, what? I fucking just didn't.
Yeah, I just
whatever.
didn't want her. I was I got one.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, Poison Ivy's mad at Catwoman for killing her plant family. And you defeat her plant poisoned goons, I wrote down. She's like, oh, I'm kicking ass. And then Poison Ivy suspends her upside down, and we leave her here and cut back to Batman.
Oh, shit.
What's going on in Batman's world?
Joker reveals to a tied up Batman that he has poisoned his blood with his own Titan-tainted blood. So now Batman's got the Titan blood in him, and he's going to die unless he finds the cure.
How else do you get a cure from Batman? Infect him with your own fucking illness. Genius.
Raising the stakes. Joker's like, I need a cure.
Oh, but
How
he
am I
raises
going
the
to get
stakes
it?
even more.
Okay. And then Joker kicks him out of a window, and he sends him to go find a cure for himself. He's like, oh, yeah, by the way, I did infect a bunch of blood in the local hospital, so a shitload of people are going to get infected. So you got to get on this.
Yeah, you
How did
really
he
got to
send
find it.
His blood, or he just infected it? with
He just
little
infected it.
Drops. Okay.
I guess.
I was like, what, he send? He just fucking take all his blood out, and it was weird. Makes sense though.
So Joker FaceTimes Batman and tells him that, hey, Mr. Freeze was working on a cure for me. Maybe start there. So luckily, Freeze is in Arkham City. Thank goodness.
It's got to be somewhere cold though.
The Joker also mentions he doesn't know what a Protocol 10 is. So
Yeah, no one seems to have any idea what the fuck Batman's talking about here,
all
except for
part of the
obviously
plan.
Strange. It is. So you arrive at the GCPD building, and you fight your way through, and you torture a thug to find out that Mr. Freeze has actually been taken by Penguin. He's not even there.
of course.
So you run into Officer Jones and part of a strike team that was sent in by Gordon. Most of them are just killed or captured at this point, but as you rescue them going through the museum, Penguin talks a lot of shit, and, you know, he sends his dudes after Batman to take care of him, and, you know, you're fighting through the museum. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of fighting through the museum. You get a call from Oracle, so Oracle's in this game, too. She's been quiet up until now.
Is this where you're fighting in the gladiator pit at the Penguin?
No, not yet. You're getting there.
Okay. I just want to stop you though, because during the video he says Mr. Freeze, and the subtitle said Mr. Fries, like French fries.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I noticed that, but I did.
It's just a different way to spell freeze.
Now that
that's
you
not
mention it,
how
I think I noticed that too. Huh. So moving forward, you head to the Iceberg Lounge. You run into Cobblepot again, but this time he has some super freeze weapon and you can't get past him. So now you need to go back and find Freeze to find out how to beat Penguin.
All right. His real name is spelled F-R-I-E-S.
Oh, maybe that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm the idiot.
So you find Freeze in a container. You beat up a bunch of dudes to free him. And Mr. Freeze tells you that he wants to kill Penguin. I want him dead. He sucks. And Batman's like, no, you need to get on this cure thing, actually. And Freeze is like, hey, I need my suit and my weapon. And for some reason, I can't make the cure until I have those things. So
Well, he needs him to live.
he needs a suit to live, yeah. And I don't know why he needs his weapon back, but whatever. So Batman threatens Freeze and is like, hey, I won't help your wife. This is cool. And pulls out his frost core, which is what I call it. But I guess
Yeah.
the frost,
I put freeze juice.
it's kind of like the Iron Man's heart thing.
Arc reactor.
There we go.
Of course.
Heart thing, whatever. And then Mr. Freeze gives you intel that there's a security shut off in the suit, but you need to get his suit. So you fucking go, you get his suit, you make a freeze disruptor gadget to fight Penguin. It shuts down the weapon. You punch his ass off a huge platform. And then Penguin's like, oh, you got me. Oh, no, you didn't. And then he blows it up. He sends Batman downstairs to another floor. It was established earlier that Penguin's thing is kind of explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does best. And you find down there in this under pit under the Iceberg Lounge, Solomon Grundy.
Oh.
Is this a boss fight?
This is a boss fight. And then you fight him while he's on fire and really pissed off. And you have to like blow up these hatches so he can't regenerate power. It's pretty easy. And then Penguin's like, all right, you beat him. I got a grenade launcher. And then you dodge him really easily and you kick his ass up a couple flights of stairs, not flights of stairs, but up a couple floors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the Penguin.
So then you bring Penguin to Freeze. You give him back his suit. He's back being Mr. Freeze and he throws Penguin into a prison cell. Batman asks for the cure, and Freeze is like, oh, God, thank you. Oh, there isn't one. And Batman's like, fucking, excuse me, I just did all this shit. You're not going to make the cure? He's like, no, it's not that I won't make it. I need a special enzyme to make it stable. But the blood sample has to have Titan mixed with human DNA, and nothing's stable enough. I don't have a good enough enzyme. And Batman's like, hey, I know a guy whose blood is centuries old. I'm going to go take his blood. If I get his blood, can we make the thing? And Mr. Freeze is like, fucking, I mean, we can try. You can bring it back, see if it works.
Yeah, right.
Apparently this is all kid bullshit to Freeze dude. And while you're doing this, one of the ninja ladies breaks out of their container and runs away.
Did she break out or did Batman let her escape?
Well, she broke out because the thing was compromised, but then Batman
let her go
so he could follow her. So you follow the trail of blood. You get to a rooftop. You get into a little scrap. She has the best of you, and you put the tracker on her, and then out of nowhere, Robin just shows up.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know, right? We're all safe now.
The answer to the question nobody asked.
Batman's like, stand down. He's like, Alfred sent me. I'm not going to stand down. He's like, just fucking do it. And Robin's like, okay. So the assassin leaves. Batman gives his blood sample to Robin, and he says, like, go, you need help. Like, Gotham needs your help right now.
Yeah,
like, you need to go to these hospitals.
He's like, search for this type of blood.
Yeah, basically see if it's real, because it could just be the Joker talking shit.
Right.
So here's the sample. Go check it out. See if anyone has this infected blood. And Robin does, while you remain in Arkham City. So you get to the tunnels beneath the city, and you start to feel the effects of this virus. Eventually, you arrive at a door, finding some old fucking robots that used to guard Wander City, which is deep into the lore that I don't even know anything about.
No.
And you head through a secret door. You get a brief hallucination involving his dead parents, and you barely make it to... I always called him Ra's al Ghul. I guess it's Raish al Ghul.
Dude, fuck that. It's always Ra's al Ghul to me. I swear they called it that in the animated series.
In the League of Assassins.
Definitely in the movie.
Right?
For sure.
It annoyed me every time they said Raish.
All right, I'll try to say Ra's al Ghul.
Thank you.
Talia al Ghul greets you with a slap, and apparently they hooked up at some point in Metropolis. Part of this DC lore, they're hot and heavy, I guess.
They're destined to be together and rule the League of Assassins or whatever.
So she says.
I'm your density.
And she, pitches to Batman like, hey, how about you join us? And Batman's like, well, I'm going to die. I need to get to Ra's al Ghul, so I'll join you.
That's the only way to get to him.
And he goes through all these trials. Eventually, at the end, he has to kill someone to, finish his trials. He drinks this potion that helps mitigate his disease, but it doesn't cure him. Slows it down, gives him some energy back. Kind of just a Band-Aid, though. You go through all these astral plane trials, which are really cool moments in the game, but they kind of skip over him here. And then for your final challenge, you have to beat Ra's al Ghul. You need to kill him and replace him as the head of the council. Batman's like, psych, I'm not killing anyone.
Oh, shit, but you said you would.
And Ra's says, kill me. You can take the blood you want. Batman says no. So Ra's al Ghul's like, all right, play it your way. And he falls into the Fountain of Youth and becomes his young badass self. And you fight him on the astral plane and here, and you best him, but you don't kill him. He kind of regenerated 1 billion times, and he's not exactly the best fighter that ever exists anymore. You know what I mean? It's taken a toll.
It's like the Multiplicity movie. The more copies you make of yourself, the worse you get.
That is not where I expected this
right,
comparison to be drawn.
Kinda.
Exactly.
But you're right.
You nailed it. And then, there's lots of family drama here. There's a huge standoff, and Talia's like, you should just kill Ra's al Ghul, accept your density, and then we can rule together. And Ra's says, look, either you kill me and take my place, or I'm going to kill Talia. And he grabs her and puts a knife to her throat. And it's just, all right, you fire a batarang, you incapacitate him.
I like how he didn't move. You throw the batarang and he's just standing there all right. I'll wait for the batarang to hit me from behind.
He's probably just old and tired.
But he thought he dodged it. He's like, ha.
And then you steal his blood forcefully. And Talia is not really thrilled about how any of this shook out, both with her father and with Batman kind of wussing out and not taking his density. And Batman tells Ra's to call off this fucking crusade or I'll be back to finish you off. So you get on the horn with Robin and Oracle. Turns out Joker's blood could be, they found it at several hospitals, and they're estimating it could be in like 2,000 people.
Oh, man. People are getting sick, too.
Wow. It's a lot of blood transfusions. Short time.
It is a big
Well,
city.
Fair.
We're going to, okay, I have thoughts about this, but we'll keep going. So you decide to kind of get to the bottom of this and how everything happened. So you find Mayor Quincy Sharp, and you're like, how did Strange get control? What the fuck's going on here? And the mayor's like, look, Strange came to me. He had a lot of money, a lot of important people backing him. He said all I needed to do was give him control of this project, and he would do the rest. He'd set up Arkham City. I just needed to put him in charge. These shadow backers would make sure I get elected to office. He's like, I really didn't do anything on my side. I just gave him control. I didn't do anything.
I just took loads of money.
Yeah.
I just took loads of questionable money. So then you head back to Freeze at the GCPD, and he finds a cure. He did it. He used the blood. He got it.
He's like, I'll be damned.
You're like, fucking sweet. Something's breaking my way as Batman finally. And then he crushes a vial in his hand. And he's like, hey, yeah, about that. So there's not much of this I can make. There's a whole other vial, but I don't have any leverage here as Freeze. So this is all I got. So you need to go to the Joker and bring back my wife, Nora, and then I'll help you.
Fine.
You end up actually boss fighting him here and kicking his ass.
This is an awesome
And-
boss fight, too, right?
It is a good one. Yeah.
We
It's in the
can't hit
cold
him more
room.
than one the same way.
Yeah, it was a good one. And then you open the safe and you find out the back has been blown or pulled out of it, and Harley Quinn left her little calling card there.
That is not a good safe.
No. And Freeze is like, fucking whoops. Well, since you're going to Joker, go take care of him anyway. And Batman's like, look, I'll find Nora. Just chill. Get it? Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't think he ever fucking does. Anyway, he might. I forget if it wasn't in the video.
I don't remember.
He might have rescued her or found her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so you continue through the steel mill where Joker was. You find him again. He attacks you with just a bunch of dudes, and then you fight him, and he's like, you kick his ass very quickly, and you're like, that's the end of the game. No, it wasn't. They send a whole bunch more dudes at you. The building starts to crumble and pins Batman to the ground. Joker is about to end Batman right here, right now, and then Talia shows up.
Sick.
She's like, hey, I got a deal for you. You leave him alive, I'll give you the secret of immortality. And Batman's like, no, don't do it. And Joker's like, wait, holy shit, this is real?
He's like, yeah, I thought that was always a rumor.
He's like, the way Batman's acting is this is a real thing. Yeah, I'm doing it. Fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Fuck you, Batman. And Joker kicks Batman in the face, and Talia goes, follow your heart. And she points to her heart, which has the tracker on it, guys.
No!
So Batman will know how to get to her.
So
But now we
So
cut back
dumb.
to Catwoman, which I fucking forgot was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
By this point,
This
there's been
is
so
so
she's
much.
still
game.
upside down in Ivy's possession.
She's exactly where we left her, which felt like so long ago. And she makes a deal with Ivy. She's like, look, I know you got this special plant. I know Strange has it in his vault. If you help me get in the vault to get my shit, I will get the plant. And Ivy's like, oh, you motherfucker, fine. But you better get that plant. So Catwoman breaks into the vault. She starts walking out with the loot, and she overhears over the intercom that Strange is on his way to the steel mill or his goons or whatever, and they're going to get Batman's body. And Catwoman is at a crossroads. She's like, do I save Batman? Do I get the, like, I don't know what to do. And eventually she decides to save Batman.
Well, you can decide not to save Batman and the game just ends.
Really?
Is that, I forget how that worked.
I think
Is it?
so? Yeah, if you walk down, you can like, I can walk out of here or I can go save Batman. And if you walk out, I think the game just ends.
Nice. That's awesome.
That is.
So we cut to Protocol 10 is now in full effect. Again, we didn't exactly know what it was, but we find out here that the whole plan was to get Strange in charge, fill Arkham City with everybody that has any kind of dirt on Strange, hand them a shitload of weapons, and then say, hey, look at this. This place is completely out of control. We got to kill them all, right? And then bomb the shit out of the city.
What a protocol.
If you had the ability to round up the prisoners, why wouldn't you just kill them in any prison? Why'd you have to make the city?
Exactly.
All right. Well, there's other loose ends we're going to get to, but you get to the observation deck, you find Strange, you kick him in the throat. This is not much of a boss fight. And he says, hey, as far as the people know, I'm the hero now. I saved Gotham. I killed all the bad guys. Batman couldn't do that shit. I'm the good. And then out of nowhere, Ra's al Ghul stabs him in the back.
Nice.
Turns out that Roz was the master all along. He was that shadow backer. He was the one with the moolah, the cash,
Makes
making
so
Mayor
much
Quincy
sense.
Sharp do it.
So what was Roz's plan for getting all these criminals together?
How do you plan on getting out of there?
There's a lot of questions, but some of them I don't have answers to. But what I do know is in his final breath, Strange says, set off protocol 11, and he blows the place up. He blows the observation deck. Batman and Roz jump off the tower. Roz kills himself with a sword on the way down and then gets impaled on a fence post.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
Badass.
Yeah.
But I don't remember why Roz did any of this.
Because he was behind the whole thing. He wanted everyone to die.
I don't know.
Oh, wasn't his whole thing to like kill everyone in Gotham and like start anew? Isn't that his whole thing?
I don't know. I thought he was protecting a Lazarus pit or something, but I don't remember exactly what his motive was.
Anyway, he's dead. Fuck him. So Joker has Talia now, and he demands the cure. And Batman's like, don't you have it? Didn't you take it? And then before any of that can get answered, Talia stabs Joker in the back, killing him. And Batman's like, no, what the fuck? Like, don't do that. And Talia's like, oh yeah, Harley did steal this, but then I stole it from her. So I have the cure, so here you go, Batman. And so he takes like a little bit of it, not the whole cure, enough to magically cure him, but not everything in the vial. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know how
knows
he knew.
that's the perfect amount somehow.
I guess. And then out of nowhere, Talia gets shot in the back.
Oh, get the fuck out. Another fake Joker plot.
Another second fake Joker plot. Because you see, the healthy Joker that we've been fighting and working with was never the Joker. It was Clayface.
Pretending
the
to be
whole
Joker, huh?
time.
Fucking classic Clayface, bro.
And then you boss fight Clayface and you kill him by jumping into his stomach and slicing his guts from the inside out.
While he's frozen.
While he's frozen, and then I guess he gets dumped into the molten pit in the steel mill, the mill pit, the mill steel.
Right, right.
The molten steel metal. Batman now has a sword, and I think he should have a sword, right? It felt right to have Batman
Yeah,
with a sword.
that's pretty nice.
And then he takes the cure, and Batman, Joker, decrepit Joker, after he explained everything that happened here, he's up on this thing. You throw the sword at him. It causes the whole place to come down, and basically, you still have the cure as Batman. And Batman's like, if I give it to you, Joker, you're just gonna come back, and we're just gonna keep doing this over and over. And the Joker's like, fuck you, and he attacks him. And in this mess, the cure is dropped and broken and destroyed. And Batman's like, I would have saved you.
Then why didn't you just do it?
I know. What do you have? Like, you just pontificated out loud. Maybe I don't need to save you.
Well, he's probably trying to get him to submit and to be taken into custody.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because Joker's fucking dead. He
Yep.
succumbs to his injuries. Batman picks him up and walks out of the theater holding Joker's body. He walks out of the gates of Arkham City. Gordon shows up and is like, what's going on? What happened? And Batman puts his dead body on the hood of a cop car and walks away. And that's the end of the game.
So there you go.
So what the fuck happened to those 2,000 people? Are they just dead now that were infected by the Titan blood?
I don't know.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. All right, that's the game. We did it. We got through it. We're better people. So let's move into final thoughts.
Let's do it.
All right.
So let's start with you, Sir Chump Slap. Why not?
Okay.
Did watching this video make you want to play Batman Arkham City? Did the story work for you? Or did you think it was a little shitty? And what score out of 27 stars would you give this game? Look, there's Schmitty.
Hey, Schmitty, what's up?
What a callback.
Nailed it.
Would I play it after watching this? I kind of wanted to play it. Now seeing that I only have 10% of the trophies.
You didn't even play through the whole game.
No, I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I'll play it again. I don't know. I mean, it's Batman. Whatever. It's fun. You find shit. Just hidden. Is there Riddler clues in this one
Yeah.
too?
There's fucking 400 of them to find.
Yeah. That might have been why I quit.
Awesome.
Did the story work for me? I mean, as outrageous, as many loopholes, as many nonsense bullshit that was in it, yeah, it still kind of worked. I mean, it's Batman. You got to suspend disbelief.
Yeah, for sure.
And you see a bunch of characters. Oh, Clayface at the end. That was nice. I like that.
That was a nice little surprise when you're actually playing the game for the first time. kind of ruined it since you didn't get there and now you see it.
Yeah, because most of this I didn't get to. I was like, did that happen? Was there a croc part in this?
There was one in Asylum.
Okay, maybe that's what I was
I
thinking
don't think there was one in this. There was a Mad Hatter section. There was a bunch of like optional side missions you didn't have to do, but there was like a Deadshot sequence. There was a...
Was there a scarecrow?
Not like the last game.
Okay.
There was a Victor Zaz sequence.
All right, well,
there was
yeah.
a bunch more.
I mean, yeah, basically the story worked for me. It was all bullshit anyway. You don't expect it to connect all the dots, but it was fun. It was a good time. I enjoyed watching it. But out of 27 stars, I don't know. Because of all the characters, the feeling, I'm going to give it 9.
Okay.
It's good.
9s?
But it's not, it could have been way better.
Okay. 9's still a very respectable score by our metric.
Oh, yeah, definitely for me, too. Yeah, that's pretty high up there.
So, Dr. Syintist, it's your turn.
All right.
You want to take this one, Sir Chump Slap?
Sure, I'll do 2 in a row.
You're going to have to do 3.
No, I don't ask myself a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
Did watching this video make you want to don the bat cape? Was the story pretty good? Or do you think it was like crapscape? And out of 27 stars, how many would this Arkham City take?
Did it make me want to play it? Maybe. I have half the trophies, but the trophies I'm missing are for like Riddler things.
Yeah, you finished the story.
Yeah. And what did I think of the story? It's all right. I don't think it's as good as the first one. I think the Mr. Freeze fight's awesome. It's one of the best boss fights I can remember ever having.
Don't think I made it there.
Yeah. It's very good. It's a very good, well-designed boss fight.
Okay.
I think it's a little ridiculous that Hugo and Ra's al Ghul just want to, let's just kill all the criminals in Arkham City, and that will make us, the people will love us then because we blew up all their shit.
Yeah, that's
It's
dumb
kind of
fucking plan.
Yeah, for someone as ancient and apparently genius level intellect as Ra's al Ghul, he couldn't come up with something better than this.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
I don't know. And I did like the whole Clayface as a fake, a Joker fake out.
Who was the first fake Joker? Just some random dude,
I think so, yeah. It might have been Clayface again. Who knows?
right?
I think there was just a dead body. That's what I got out of it, but whatever. It could have been.
Yeah, it can be whatever. But I think the story is just, it's a good Batman story, I think.
But not a great Batman.
Not a great Batman story. I'll give it, with the Mr. Freeze fight, I'll give it at 11. 11 stars.
Okay. I thought about giving it 11, but
Okay. 11 it is.
okay.
Poppascotch.
Oh, shit. Now I have to do
Yes,
another
sir.
one. All right.
Chump Slap's got something to ask you.
Okay.
Did watching this video make you want to cure the Titan virus?
Ooh.
Nice.
Man, you're setting yourself up for hard ones.
I don't know why. I come up with the first line and that's it. Was the story pretty good, or did you think it was more of a slight miss?
I don't even think that rhymes.
Virus, slight miss? Yeah, kind of. Out of 27 stars, how many would this game amass?
Perfect. Did watching it make me want to play it? It did. I actually did. I started playing it again, and it's fun. I think they do a really great job in these Batman games with combat, because if you want to put it on easy and just button mash, you can do that and beat the game. But if you want to put it on hard and learn all the moves and the combos and stuff, they are very rewarding, and the fight system flows very well. But that's just about playing the game. That's not so much as the story. But I guess, yes, it made me want to play it. Did the story work for me? As we talk through it, you might be right that the story's not as good as Arkham Asylum. I still loved it. I thought it was the better game, gameplay-wise,
Okay.
but maybe not story-wise. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of open threads. It seems like the method of having these side missions where you can kind of go and explore some of the other Batman characters, like that's pretty cool, but it undercuts like how the whole game is like on a timetable. It's a rush. Like we got to get to the cure. We got to rescue people, blah, blah, blah. So overall, though, I think the story did work for me. It was definitely one of the better ones we've done. Like it was fun to watch again. It was fun to revisit. But it wasn't perfect. So what score out of 27 stars would I give it? I'm going to go with a 13.
Oh, okay.
I think it's very good. I think there are a few holes in it. The switcheroo at the end with Joker, the first time I played it, really got me.
Right.
I forgot. You always forget Clayface is a villain, and then he's like,
Yeah, because all he does is, I mean, he's such a powerful guy. Just fucking, he can be anybody. But his boss fight was kind of fun. Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 13. I think it deserves a 13, which gives us a final score of 33.
That's got to be up there.
Definitely. What was the last? Well, we gave Illbleed a 32 earlier this year.
Okay.
And we gave Deadly Premonition back in February a 32 as well. So
Man,
it's
we
got
did
some
Deadly
nice company
Premonition
here.
this year.
Yeah, February 15th.
February, dude.
How about that?
Damn.
All right. So if we got nothing else to say, let's go ahead and move into the cool down topic.
What you got?
Oh, cooling down.
Really generic one.
Favorite kind.
If you could live in a video game world, the world of a video game, what would you pick?
Motherfucker, did you read that email from Coop?
No, I didn't.
Oh, because he
think I
said
did.
you should use that as a cooldown topic.
You should have stole it from him. Then he would have been stuck.
Yeah, Coop.
You should have
This
stolen
one's
it from
for
him.
you.
That would have been great.
I know, that would have been sick. I really want to know what kind of sense you guys like, though.
Man, you're going to have to give me some time. What do you got?
Yeah, what do you got?
I mean, I think like the first thing that comes to mind is like it'd be so fun to live in GTA, but at the same time, like
Nah, that seems like hell.
I can't guarantee that I'm not one of the random people in there. Like,
Yeah, some guy's just going to go on a rampage and shoot you with a fucking machine gun.
yeah, then am I going to be permadead or am I just going to wake up in the hospital with a little less money? Like, what's going to be it? So I feel like that's maybe not the safest pick.
I don't know.
We're gonna be completely in the world, like the reviving characteristics and
We're
stuff
like-
of everything.
Like new guy or freak, whatever.
A free guy, or whatever that was.
So I think that's too much of a thing. But I think maybe like Animal Crossing or something really
I was
chill
thinking of
like
like
that.
a benevolent Sims operator.
I want to live in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking that too, but eventually you're just going to be in line, get on a roller coaster that just fucking flies off the map
Or yeah, people
and sees how
puke
far
a
it
lot
can
in
launch
that.
people.
That's why I wanted to be in Sims, because they just keep making me bigger houses and stuff.
Or you start on fire for no reason.
Yeah, that's why I
One
said
of the two.
benevolent Sims guy.
We can't choose that.
I don't know. You can't be in like most video game worlds because it's just hell.
I know. Doom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or do like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, one of those. That's not
Farming
bad.
simulator.
But that's annoying.
That'd
You
be a
gotta
fun
keep
world.
Farming and shit.
Dude,
I
Minecraft.
mean, people do it every day.
Well, there's fucking creepers and stuff.
Yeah, but it's easy if you just get enough resources to
I don't want
light,
to eat a chicken leg that's made out of pixels.
just light up the area and you can live there perfectly.
Does light keep creepers away?
Yeah, nothing can spawn in light.
I don't know the rules of Minecraft.
Well, you make candles and shit and put them everywhere so enemies can't spawn in your base.
I mean, there's definitely a cop-out answer. Like, you could pick Tomb Raider,
Yeah, that's not a
but
bad world. Yeah, or Uncharted.
Yeah, that's
Right.
just the world.
like it's just kind of a more normal type world, and then these crazy. I'd love to just read about some crazy archaeologists and gunfights. Like, that sounds fun.
I like a world.
I mean, it's
where
not gonna
can
be me
just
doing it.
Live and survive on my own, doing whatever the fuck I wanted, living off the land.
Like Fallout.
Kinda, but there's danger. There's crazy dangers in Fallout.
What about aliens?
it's pretty nuts.
But I want to live on Earth, like an alien.
While they're off doing alien shit on other planets and space stations, you're
Yeah,
just
or
chilling
like-
on future Earth.
Is Earth okay in dead space? Think so.
I think so. Yeah, it's like 200 years in the future, something like that. But it's still just Earth.
There's
I don't
been
think any
a
of the games
Star Trek
made its Earth.
game, right?
Yeah, I could live in Star Trek. Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you would.
That'd be a good one to live in.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about the Pokemon that are walking around wild.
Borderlands, just like kill something to get fucking crazy guns.
There's a
all the
lot
time.
of psychos and shit, though. I don't want
They're
to deal
easy
with
to
that.
kill. Yeah, you have to kill a lot of people though. Good question.
Shaq Fu, a Legend Reborn.
Racist.
Star Wars CD-ROM playset.
Yeah,
There you go. That happened a long time ago. We might be in like the 1500s. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, chivalry.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these worlds are very contentious.
Yeah, very deadly.
I
And
imagine
terrifying.
like Dark Souls and shit would just stink to high heaven because it's just dead bodies everywhere. And, ugh.
I wonder if you ever get used to that.
I'm sure you did back in the day, but I don't know. Maybe they just like that's why they kept posies in their pockets, just sniff them.
Definitely. Word, posies. I heard.
Yeah, like ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of posies because everyone's fucking dead.
Yeah. That's
All right, well, I think we got some solid answers here. If we missed anything, like maybe some better video game worlds you could live in that aren't theme park based, where could someone tell us about those, Sir Chump Slap?
I'll send that to plottytime@gmail.com because I want to know like a nice, bubbly, perfect world to live in.
That does sound nice. If they want to get to us faster on all the socials, how would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram or Threads, or stop by the Plotty Time subreddit.
Perfect. You can also go to YouTube, like, subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or find us on TikTok.
What?
Because we're hip as shit.
And maybe Twitch sometimes. I don't know.
Twitch sometimes. We'll get a more regular schedule on that, but thanks to everyone who's come out to Twitch so far. We really appreciate it. That does it for us. So, as always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panex, and Luis Guzman. Don't trust Dr. Scientist, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.